Hello and welcome to my flight review. Today I will be having a look at Icelandair's business class on their Boeing 737-Max8 flying from Keflavik in Iceland to Zurich, Switzerland. Join me on this early morning flight in Icelandair's business class, which they branded as Saga Class. With the Saga Class ticket I also have access to the Saga Lounge. If you are a frequent visitor of my channel, you may already have seen my review of this beautiful lounge, so I will keep it short this time. As I had a pretty short transit in Keflavik, having just arrived from Newark, I only had about half an hour for a quick breakfast, before it was time for me to head to the gate already. My ride this morning is this Icelandair Boeing 737-Max8, which was 5 years old at the time of my flight. Soon after, it was time for boarding, with the Saga Class passengers being the first ones to board the aircraft. Being the first one on board meant I could capture a nice overview of the Saga Class cabin with this very spacious and inviting looking 2-2 configuration. A bottle of Icelandic water was already waiting for me at my seat. A quick look into the economy class section, which comes in a standard 3-3 layout. At my seat I found this pillow, but no blanket. I did get one on my previous, longer flight from Newark, where I took this footage from. I guess it's also because I'm on a daytime flight now. I like that Icelandair offers individual air fans, besides the usual reading lights. A quick look at the safety card and the location of my table, while the aircraft is still being boarded. In front of me I find this touchscreen, which can be tilted if needed. A coat hook also finds itself at my disposal, and beneath the screen I find these outlets. The legroom situation looks like this, however, you should consider that I'm 1m93 or 6'4", but the knee space is still generous. The recline angle is fairly limited, far from a flat bed, but I didn't expect a flat bed. I would consider it a comfortable lounge position. The headrest can be adjusted, and it also provides a bit of a flexible side support for additional comfort. These seats even provide a footrest, which I find pretty vintage, yet can be a comfortable feature for some. A power outlet can be found below my right armrest. On my left I find these little additional service surfaces, for example for the welcome drink, if there is one, so the table can remain in the armrest for the moment. I was handed out an Icelandair branded case, which promises to have noise-cancelling headsets inside. We are being pushed back and the CFM LEAP engines are being ignited, so we will be on our way to Switzerland shortly and on time. I will shut up for now, so sit back and enjoy the takeoff.
Wing exit must be willing and able to assist in case of an emergency.
Bye bye Iceland, I hope to be back soon, probably next time for the Culture Night in August. Let's have a glance at the in-flight entertainment, which offers movies, TV, games, the flight map, music and other options, as you can see here. There are a total of 90 movies available, which is not bad at all for an intra-European flight. But of course, Icelandair's Boeing 737-Maxes are also used for intercontinental flights, with the same interior and IFE. Let's go back to my favorite IFE option, the flight map. I received a Saga Premium Class drinks menu. As always, feel free to pause if you like to see the menu details, as I just skim through. Icelandair offers in-flight Wi-Fi if you feel like connecting with the outer world. I didn't, so I hope you forgive me for not trying it out this time. I see the breakfast is approaching, so let's get the table ready. I got my beloved croissant, some cheeses with veggies and the Gruyere egg roll with bacon and potato, and also the overnight oat with berries. Basically everything that is on the menu. Apple juice and coffee made up the beverage part of my brekkie today. What an incredibly beautiful sunrise this morning. I truly can't get enough of this view. Have you ever wondered what an Icelandair Saga Business Class amenity kit looks like? Let's check it out. I find the usual eye mask and a pair of socks, some product information and seat stickers like "Do not disturb", lip balm and a facial mist, this dental hygiene kit, earplugs and a hand lotion. Let's chillax a bit while we are approaching Scotland. As today is the first day of winter in Iceland, traditionally celebrated by the Icelanders, and for this occasion the crew handed out hot chocolate and twisted donuts. A lovely gesture. A while later, somewhere over mainland Europe, the crew brought me this little box containing a sweet piece of glacier that tasted like a praline. Let's use the remaining flight time for my feedback on this flight with Icelandair in business class. I really like that they offer a true business class. With this I mainly refer to the seats and cabin layout, unlike most other European airlines that offer a business class in a 3-3 configuration within Europe with economy class seats, but just blocking the middle seat. This Icelandair hard product truly tells you that you are in business class. The comfort is so much nicer, and the overall experience exceeds other intra-European business classes by far. far, with more or less the same price tag. Icelandair is sacrificing the cost-effective flexibility of a size-adjustable business class for the benefit of passenger comfort and experience, which surely, hopefully, positively impacts passenger retention and willingness to pay. The crew was not overly cheerful or engaging, but seemed professional and yet overall quite friendly. I surely would consider flying Icelandair again. 8 out of 10. It's already time to descend towards Switzerland, so let's slide back into the shoes. Have you ever noticed this piece of plastic between the window layer? If you know what it is for, please let me know. And also notice that on this aircraft, at least in business class, the life vest is located in the ceiling and not somewhere in the seat as usual. We are flying Abim Zurich Airport and you can even see the Swiss Alps in the far background. Looks like we are landing on runway 14 today. Welcome to Switzerland. I hope you liked this flight review and thanks for watching all the way to the end. Take care, see you next time, bye for now.